Helen Adams Keller, June 27, 1880, June 1, 1968, was an American author, disability rights advocate, political activist, and lecturer. Despite being both blind and deaf, Keller's remarkable achievements in communication and education made her one of the most inspirational figures in history. Her story is one of extraordinary resilience, overcoming seemingly insurmountable obstacles to lead a life of intellectual fulfillment and social advocacy. Helen Keller was born in Tuscumbia, Alabama, to a prominent Southern family. Her father, Arthur H. Keller, had served as an officer in the Confederate Army during the Civil War, and her mother, Kate Adams Keller, came from a well-established family. Helen was a healthy, active infant, but at 19 months old, she contracted an illness, likely scarlet fever or meningitis, which left her both blind and deaf. The illness plunged Helen into a dark and silent world, where her inability to communicate left her frustrated and prone to fits of anger. By the age of 6, parents had tried various methods to help her, but none had succeeded in breaking through her isolation. In 1887, the Kellers consulted Alexander Graham Bell, who advised them to contact the Perkins School for the Blind. The school sent a 20-year-old teacher named Anne Sullivan, who had herself been partially blind before undergoing corrective surgery. Sullivan arrived at the Keller household in March 1887, and her arrival marked a turning point in Helen's life. The breakthrough came when Sullivan used a technique of spelling words into Helen's hand. Helen's first real connection with language occurred at a water pump, where Sullivan spelled W-A-T-E-R, while placing Helen's hand under the flow of water. This moment unlocked the key to communication for Helen, who quickly began to learn new words and concepts. With Sullivan's guidance, Helen's education advanced rapidly. She learned to read and write in Braille, and Sullivan continued to spell words into her hand, expanding her knowledge. Keller also learned to hear people speak by placing her fingers on their lips and throat, feel the vibrations of their speech. Helen attended various schools, including the Perkins Institute for the Blind and the Wright Humason School for the Deaf. In 1900, she became the first deaf-blind person to attend college, enrolling at Radcliffe College, where Sullivan continued to assist her by interpreting lectures and books. Helen Keller graduated from Radcliffe in 1904, becoming the first deaf-blind person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. Her success in college was a testament to her relentless pursuit of knowledge and the incredible support she received from Anne Sullivan. In 1903, while still a student, Helen published her autobiography, Story of My Life, which detailed her early years and her relationship with Anne Sullivan. The book was widely acclaimed and has since become a classic of American literature, translated into multiple languages and inspiring millions around the world. Throughout her life, Helen wrote 12 books and numerous articles. Her works included The World I Live In, 1908, which explored her thoughts and perceptions of the world around her, and Out of the Dark, 1913, which discussed her growing interest in social issues and political activism. Helen also became a sought-after public speaker, delivering lectures around the United States and the world. Her eloquence and passion captivated audiences, and she used her platform to advocate for the rights of people with disabilities, as well as broader social issues. Helen Keller's activism extended beyond disability rights. She became a committed socialist and joined the Socialist Party of America in 1909. She advocated for workers' rights, women's suffrage, and social equality, often speaking out against the deep economic disparities she saw in society. Keller also supported pacifism, birth control, and various progressive causes throughout her life. One of her primary focuses was improving the lives of those with disabilities. She worked closely with organizations like the American Foundation for the Blind, serving as a spokesperson and raising awareness about the need for better education and employment opportunities for blind and deaf individuals. Her political views, particularly her socialism, attracted controversy, but Keller remained steadfast in her beliefs, often writing essays and giving speeches about her vision for a more just and equal society. In the later years of her life, Helen Keller continued her work as an advocate, author, and lecturer. She traveled to 39 countries, meeting with world leaders, including Winston Churchill, Franklin D. Roosevelt, and Jawaharlal Nehru to discuss issues related to disability rights and social reform. Her relationship with Anne Sullivan remained a defining aspect of her life until Sullivan's death in 1936. Afterward, Polly Thompson, another close companion, became her assistant. Helen lived to see many of the causes she championed gain widespread recognition, including greater rights and opportunities for people with disability. Helen Keller died on June 1, 1968, at the age of 87, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire generations. She was posthumously awarded numerous honors, including a place in the Alabama Women's Hall of Fame and a memorial at the U.S. Capitol. Helen Keller's life is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Her ability to overcome the immense challenges of being both blind and deaf, while achieving extraordinary intellectual and personal accomplishments, has inspired people around the world.